The number 6 is a number of balance and harmony, regrouping, also re-establishing. It's also a number of service and helping others. So beginning with our 6 of Pentacles here, we have our wealthy figure, our wealthy man here. He does hold the scales. He wants balance and harmony for others, for humanity. So you can say there's a humanitarian energy with this card of service, of helping others. And here he is, he's giving money out. He's being generous. So there's a generosity energy with the card. So it's a card of generosity. It's a card of having balance and harmony in one's financial state. It can indicate that one has so much money, so they've achieved material success in such a way that they are able, if they so choose, to be generous to others. So to donate, or to donate their time, or maybe they're retired and they have plenty of money and they can be of service, they can volunteer. So this is a card of generosity in many ways: financial, material, physical in some way, giving things away, baking meals for a friend in need, whatever it is. It's about being generous to others who need help, who do not have as much. And then, of course, the balance and harmony energy. Balancing things out in one's physical life in some way. And when it applies to the physical body, it can indicate someone needs to bring balance into their health routine, bring balance to their physical bodies and health in some way. Our 6 of Wands here, we have this figure prancing on his white horse. Looks like the horse is prancing. He's wearing that laurel leaf. He's victorious. He's triumphant. You can call this the soldier coming back from battle, or someone who has achieved something great. And it's almost like he's on parade. And of course, he has another wreath here. And you got the crowd here. They're cheering him on. So it's a card of victory and triumph, success in some endeavor, not necessarily material success, but the 6 of Pentacles is definitely material success. But it's success in one's passion, in one's actions, or in one's creative endeavors, or in creating one's life however one wants. It is also a card of recognition, because these people, the crowd watching him prance by or watching him on parade, they are recognizing his accomplishments. So it's a great card of recognition for one's actions, one's creative endeavors, and it can specifically be recognition for following one's passion. There will be a victory. A victory is at hand. Then we have our 6 of Cups here. We have our 2 children. The little boy is offering the girl one of the cups, and the cups all have flowers blooming in them. This card can represent thinking about the past, thinking about one's childhood, reminiscing. There's a nostalgic energy with this card as well. It can indicate someone from the past is coming back, that you will meet an old childhood friend. It could be an old lover. It's also a card of enjoying the pleasures of life, the sweet, innocent pleasures of life, and of relationships, balance and harmony in relationships in a beautiful, innocent way. It can also bring in playfulness. So it is a card of getting back to getting in touch with the simple pleasures of life and in one's relationships. Because it is cups, it is about emotions, about having that feeling. So sometimes this card can come up and it's like, think back to a time in the past or in your childhood. What brought you joy? What brought you, pleasure? What are the simple pleasures that fill your heart with joy and love? Now, this card can also indicate that a balanced and harmonious love relationship is in someone's life or coming into someone's life. And it can indicate, it can be someone from the past or from a past life, a strong past life connection. So this can also be one of the sort of soulmate cards. But overall, I call this a very sweet card, sweetness. Okay. And then we have our 6 of Swords. Now we have what seemed like a couple and the child. they're moving on. They're moving away from these rocky waters and moving on to where the waters are smooth. Now, because there's water in this card, there's an emotional element, but of course it is swords. So they've experienced, a lot of strife, a lot of stress, a lot of mental, actually I want to say mental heartache because of the water. They're still carrying that with them as they move on, but it is a card of moving away from difficulties, moving away from excessive stress. Using their intellect still to understand, to process, and moving on to something better. And because it is movement, this card can indicate travel, but usually it is of shifting the mindset, sort of regrouping mentally, and moving on to more balance and harmony in someone's life. And you could say the balance and harmony of the swords energy, which is the mind, and all this water, which is the heart.